Hi Capricorn, welcome to my channel, Baddison Intuitive Tarot. In today's reading, I'm taking a look at your everyday life for the entire month of October 2025. However, I'm going to divide it in two separate spreads. I'm going to start your reading off looking at your love life, and then I'm going to make my way into general messages, which talks about career and finances, friends and family messages, personal and spiritual development, self-growth. Love could find its way in there too. There will be timestamps in the description box below the video if you want to hop, skip, rewind, whatever you want to do. Just a friendly reminder, Capricorn, that I do get pretty nosy in my readings. I don't hold back and I don't sugarcoat, so please only accept the messages that align with you. And tarot's not here to tell you what to do or how to live your life or to replace your own intuition. It's just a tool to guide you. All right, so enough about that. Let's get into your love life. Please tap into the energy of Capricorn today. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. What's going on with Capricorn's romantic love life throughout October 2025, please? Who's all included? Whether it's someone new or someone current. What's going on with Capricorn's love life in October, please? Two more shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's rock this deck for my beautiful sea goats. All right, so the person coming towards you with romantic intentions towards you, what are their feelings this month? We have the Death card, major for Scorpio. Their intentions towards you this month. We have the Ten of Cups, Pisces energy, but also Scorpio and Cancer. Their behavior and actions towards you this month. The Two of Swords, Moon and Libra. Your feelings for this person. The Hierophant, major for Taurus. What could be your biggest blockage or challenge this month? The Six of Pentacles, Earth energy. And the most likely outcome for you in your love life this month? The Chariot, major for Cancer. Your advice in your love life this month? The King of Wands, that's Leo's court card, but also associated with Aries and Sagittarius. And the overall energy influencing your love life the most this month, Capricorn? The Knight of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So with the Knight of Cups being the overall energy influencing you the most, it shows me love is in the air for you this month. Someone's targeting you with a lot of sweet text messages, a little flirty things here and there. And I do see the Empress and the Emperor influencing it, perhaps indicating that this romance could take someplace more stable and secure and long-term if you both put in the right effort and energy into the relationship. It could go the distance. That's marriage right here. That's marriage opportunity right there. But right now it's at the Knight of Cups level, indicating that your relationship this month is still growing, still developing, not yet at the stage where you both really understand where your relationship is headed, okay? But someone's romantically into you. With your person this month's intentions being the Ten of Cups, it shows me someone has intentions of maturing this relationship with you, letting it develop into something long-term. However, the Death card is their feelings. That's telling me that either something is changing in regards to their feelings for you, whether changing for the better or changing for the worse. I will take a look, don't worry. But the fact that they got the Ten of Cups as their intentions doesn't leave me feeling like their intentions is to like cut things off with you, because that wouldn't make sense, I feel. So let's find out. I want to start digging in. Okay, I'm going to first start with that Knight of Cups energy and then get straight into this person's feelings. Please clarify that Knight of Cups for the overall energy for Capricorn in love this month. Why the Knight of Cups? Who's this energy pursuing Capricorn, please? Who is this energy? The Knight of Pentacles. Now, the Knight of Pentacles is someone that kind of takes things slow, but they're coming in with good intentions, coming in with a purpose to see a relationship become more stable and more grounded. Okay, so it's someone not only with their heart open, but also looking at things from a practical standpoint and looking at whether something's got longevity attached to it. But repeated knights in a reading tells me someone's in pursuit of something, because knights are action takers. They're the ones that are on that horse, you know, galloping to their destination. But what's going on with this? So let's break it down. Why is the Death card here in this person's feelings for Capricorn in October, please? Why the Death card? Death card talks about changes needing to be made. Death card talks about something may be needing to be removed for something to stand in its way. Why the Death card? The Hermit, Virgo energy. And the Moon, Pisces energy. And the Strength card, Major for Leo. That's all major arcana showing up in this person's feelings for you, Capricorn. That's a lot of transformative energy right there. And then after that, I see the Ace of Wands. So you got someone that's clearly attracted to you, clearly romantically into you, but they're trying to figure out, all right, can I really see myself with Capricorn for the long haul? Or is this where our relationship caps at? Is this as far as we can take our relationship? If nothing changes moving forward into the rest of the month, maybe this is a sign that I am not going to get what I want out of this situation. They may be feeling emotional with all that water energy, but we have Virgo stabilizing things, and we have Leo's confident energy coming into play, keeping this person feeling confident about the fact that you guys are where you're at right now and to continue nurturing it. Because their intentions, remember, is the Ten of Cups. I still want to get another card on that Death card. I just want to rule out a few things. Let's use these cards. And then I see the Two of Swords, which is in this person's behavior right here. For some of you, in October, someone may be changing how they communicate. And that could be why that Death card is there. And it might have a possible negative influence on you, Capricorn. Like if I don't know about you, but if someone's switching up how they communicate with me and it's going towards the negative direction, I'm going to be like, hey, what's going on? Why did you ignore my last 2 calls? Why did you leave my text on read? If you weren't available to respond, why did you even open up the message at that time? Like that sort of thing. So some of you Capricorns may be questioning why someone is switching up on you. Just changing how they show up. I'm strongly getting that. But at the same time, their intentions is the Ten of Cups. Let me clarify their intentions, and then I'll get into your feelings. But first, that Death card. The King of Wands. Now, the King of Wands talks about passion and confidence. Oh my goodness, my camera's being a jerk. Sorry about my birds. We just lost a birdie, a pet bird. It died. So they're kind of like squawking a little bit more than usual. So I do apologize if that's annoying. But anywho, the King of Wands is telling me that you've got someone in October, Capricorn, that finds you very attractive and maybe trying to get your attention, as it shows me someone on stage performing in front of a microphone, performing in front of an audience, as if to say someone's trying to be a bit performative with you this month while also changing up how they communicate with you at the same time. Something is changing. It just keeps on coming in as a repeated number or a repeated message. Ten of Wands. Okay, clarify this person's intentions. Oh wait, let's go back to these ones. Two of Cups, Magician, and the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Magician, while clarifying the Ten of Cups, is bringing me back to the place where I was originally at, where it felt like someone's heart is opening. Okay, the Page of Cups comes in when we're having a crush on somebody, and then it starts to mature and develop into the Knight of Cups, where we're like, all right, the feelings I had before are now maturing enough for me to pursue feelings towards Capricorn. But wait, I'm going to switch up a little bit, Death card, and change up how I communicate with Capricorn to see what they do, to see if they're going to match my energy. And if they don't, I'll know for sure if being more romantic and open with Capricorn is safe or a threat for me. And that could be why the Six of Pentacles is in the blockage. Someone may be testing whether you're reciprocating their feelings, or if they're the only ones with feelings for the connection. Oh. Huh. Crosswatch, I don't know if that's going to be productive. Because that's just going to leave Capricorn feeling like, what's going on with my person? Why are they switching up on me? And start to question things and obsess about it. All right, back to Capricorn. With the Six of Pentacles in the blockage, someone may be, you know, trying to figure out if they're the only ones that wants a relationship. So they start off with their feelings and they're maturing it, but out of nowhere they start to switch up and start to change how they show up to see if you're going to notice and to see what you do next. Because right now, they're the only ones that's coming in with emotions for the relationship. You haven't shown me any emotions yet. Of course, I haven't dived into your energy yet, but you do have the Hierophant. So let's take a look at your feelings, Capricorn. All right, why is Capricorn feeling the Hierophant? The Hierophant as your feelings could be telling me that you feel that this person's in alignment with your values, your beliefs. And then right after that is the High Priestess. You may feel like at times this person goes quiet on you or is very secretive. And it starts to stress you out. Hey, you guys. Shh. Put a freaking... I forgot what the name of those treats I bought them are called. Put a treat in it. King of Wands. Because the last thing that this person should be doing is switching up on you, because that's just going to make things more difficult for you to trust. Because you guys have really good pattern recognition. Capricorns are really good at spotting when someone's switching up, changing behavior, and it leaves you questioning things. It leaves you, I don't know, just feeling like you need to do more research on this situation before getting vulnerable with them. Because you're an earth sign. Earth signs and air signs are the thinkers of the zodiac, whereas water signs and fire signs are the feelers. And we started off with a earth sign card for your feelings, and we also see an air sign card telling me that because of someone's behavior in October, it's causing you to think the situation instead of allowing your feelings to show up. Clarify this person's oh wait, I already did the intentions. You see, you're not giving me cup energy though. You gave me the High Priestess, which is a water energy, but I was kind of hoping to see, you know, Queen of Cups, King of Cups. Let me use a different deck. How does Capricorn feel about this person in October? Really? You had to throw the card on the floor. Really, Capricorn? I see how it is. Hold on, was there another card that fell on the floor? Was that it? Was that it? Oh crap, my microphone. So the Ten of Pentacles fell on the floor, which is your favorite card, Capricorn. The Ten of Pentacles talks about family. It talks about tradition. It talks about growth. It talks about, you know, can I see myself with this person for 10 plus years? Or is this person someone that I can only foresee in my life for a short time? All right, you rule over the 10th house. Your image is very important. Your career is very important. Family is very important. And you're just trying to figure out if this person's a fling or if this person's a stay. For some of you, you're dealing with someone that might be at a distance and there's a lot of travel, because I am seeing you pointing to a map right here. Clarify the blockage here. Why the Six of Pentacles? That card wanted my attention. Six of Pentacles again. Look at that. Look at that. Whenever I get the same card for the one I'm clarifying, it's my spirit team's way of saying, Baddison, you already said what is really going on here. You've got somebody in October, whether you know this person going into the month of October or you meet them at the start of October and then this starts to happen throughout the month. You got someone that may feel like their feelings for you are one-sided, and they might switch things up or change how they show up to see if you even care, if you even notice, and give back to them. Fair though, it's fair. They're just wanting to make certain that this isn't one-sided. Okay? Take it however it resonates, Capricorn. You can switch the roles if you want. Eight of Wands. This person really wants to engage with this, but they also don't want to get caught up in anything. King of Pentacles in the upright, and then I see the Fool in reverse. The Fool in this art depiction shows me someone reaching for a doorknob, ready to open it and walk through it. They've got their wallet, their car keys, everything that they need to walk through that door. However, it came in reverse. So it's like someone's worried about walking through a door. And whether someone's even going to show up to pick them up. Like they could be inside of their house waiting to see if you're going to show up in their driveway. It's like, should I just lock the door? Is Capricorn even going to come and pick me up? Are we even on for today? All right, clarify the Two of Swords as this person's behavior, the Ten of Wands, Two of Wands. So going forward into the month of October, someone's behavior might be quite burdensome. Like someone's putting on a lot of pressure onto the planning of the next stage. I am getting for some of you, this is a long distance situation. Like someone lives at a distance. Okay, I'm getting strong water energy in this reading too. You might be dealing with a water sign. You might be dealing with someone who is very sensitive with energy. They take pride in their emotions. They don't open up to many people. Whereas you might look at emotions differently. So your love language may be different than this person's love language, and they may be assuming because you're not doing what they're doing, you must not care. But I am getting some sort of home situation being a blockage maybe. I don't know why I'm stuttering. Oh my goodness. Shoot. That was like pulling teeth to get that sentence out. Maybe you make someone uncomfortable, like they feel nervous to tell you some things, to the point where they stutter. Clarify that Chariot as Capricorn's most likely outcome. Ace of Wands in reverse and the Nine of Wands in the upright. The Nine of Wands in the upright, that's not wanting to give up on something, but also feeling like you've got to stay a little bit guarded. Okay? Ace of Wands in reverse with the World in the upright could indicate where there's something starting, but if both parties don't maintain it or sustain it, it's going to fizzle out. Something needs to be maintained in order for it to really grow. Let me clarify your advice, and I'm going to get another card on the two of you. And then I'm going to pull some hidden messages. Why the King of Wands? The King of Wands is, in your advice, clarified by the Ace of Pentacles in reverse and the High Priestess in reverse. If you're feeling like something is not maturing with this person, or if you feel like someone is changing up how they show up for you, don't be afraid to tell them. Okay, that might help to stabilize everything or neutralize everything. All right, let me pull from these cards. No, let me use these ones. Yeah, let me use those ones. Tell me more about how this person feels about Capricorn in October, please, whether they are new or current. The World card. I am getting for some of you that this is someone that does not live close by to you, and it's hard to like see each other in person all the time to understand what people are getting at through text message. Like someone has trouble expressing themselves via text without people misunderstanding them. That's a side message for someone. And then I got the Ten of Cups on the bottom. So this person is trying to pursue something long-term, and they're really hoping to make the right decisions this month. And I got the Ten of Cups and their intentions over here. Capricorn, it feels like you got someone that's really just trying to build a life with someone, and they might get at times nervous that they're just being taken advantage of or being, wasting their time. Okay? Vice versa if you need to, but someone's coming in with hearts in their eyes. Tell me more about how Capricorn feels. The Fool, and then this one wanted my attention, the Hanged Man. Going into October, Capricorn, you're kind of in suspension right now. You're trying to get a bird's eye view of what's really going on, so you have every angle covered, and you may be aware that there's some things that you're needing to let go of as well in order to move forward before you can open up that new door. And we got the World card over here, and the World card talks about a closing of a cycle, and the Fool begins the next phase. Like taking your connection from one way and learning about yourselves, and then letting that chapter close, and then stepping into a new chapter, learning about each other in a different way. Or that could be you being like, nah, I'm gonna close the door on this and just go in a different direction. This is, I don't trust this anymore. It's totally up to you. So let's get another card on your likely outcome. Because with the Chariot being your likely outcome, it shows me you parked. Well, it actually doesn't show you parked, but it does show your vehicle in idle, indicating that there's two different paths to choose from as we step into the month of November. And you're just trying to choose which way to go, and whether one way or the other has this person on it. You're making decisions that are for your highest good in your love life. 4 of Pentacles, Sun in Capricorn. And then I got the Strength card, Leo energy. And then I see the 4 of Wands, fire energy. So your likely outcome in October is stabilizing your emotions, stabilizing your love life, not allowing any drama to come in. So it looks like you've got things settled here on your pursuit of a higher level relationship. So I do feel like for some of you, towards the end of October, it does look like you and this person find some sort of support in each other, some sort of comfort in each other, but there's no guarantee in October that this is someone that you're going to be with for the rest of your life. It's like you're going to go into November still trying to explore this with this person and not get your clarity in October, but still trying to learn about them in October. It's kind of what it feels like. Maybe in November you'll be able to reach that goal that this person wants. But it feels like October is more about learning each other, understanding each other. But yeah, this person's kind of nervous that they're not getting, everything. And that you may not like them like they like you. Love me, leave me, back and forth feelings, unstable affection. It feels like in October, there's going to be a threat to someone's emotions where they're going to feel like they can't be consistent with those affections, and that's when they feel like they need to cut it down. And then pull back to see if you notice and if you supplement what they are pulling back on. Okay? Block and bliss. Boundary, no contact, closure. For some of you Capricorns, you may just be like, you know what? To protect my energy, I'm just going to block this person and move forward. This is becoming too complicated. No, thank you. Okay? Because your foundation is very important to you, Capricorn. Now, if you're in limited to no communication with someone right now, I will pull their hidden feelings for you before we get into your general read. Shadow side, you made me realize my flaws. Self-love, I am still trying to heal. Let me pull from these ones. How did we go from everything to nothing? Aww. For some of you Capricorns, in October, someone's going to be like, wow, I went from just having hearts in my eyes towards Capricorn to now feeling like I might lose Capricorn. It feels like you do have someone here that is emotionally charged up this month. I don't know if they're dealing with some family stuff, dealing with emotionally overwhelming situations, work, health, I don't know. But it does feel like this person may appear sensitive on your side of the fence, and you're going to try and figure out how to navigate this situation with compassion, but also protection for yourself. Now, a lot of different zodiac signs showed up in your reading today, Capricorn, but for the main ones I see is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Pisces, Virgo. It could be any zodiac sign, but those are the main ones that showed up. But zodiac, I only mentioned the zodiac signs to let you know the energy that's showing up in October for you. But we all have it all if you look at your 12th house system. Now, if this is where I lose you, if you're not wanting to watch the general part of your reading today, please rock that like and subscribe button for your girl Capricorn. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, you'll find the link to my website in the description box below of every video that I publish on YouTube. BaddisonIntuitiveTarot.com. That's 2 D's, not one for Baddison. Time has brought me clarity about us. I made the wrong choices. I want to contact our mutual friends to ask about you. Letting you down was the worst decision I made. No one ever loved me again the way that you did. I never appreciated you until you were gone. All right, time for your general read. Don't forget the timestamp is in the description box below the video, so you can just beeline to that reading. Otherwise, you can watch me clean up if you want. Whatever tickles your pickle. Oh, wait, that doesn't go there. Where do you go? Oh, you go right here. All right, you go there, you go there. You go there. All right. Capricorn, October 2025. What do we have for Capricorn in general messages? October 2025. Capricorn, please. Put you over there. Put you over here. All right, let's do it. Hey Capricorn, welcome to your general portion of the read. I'm going to pull a 12-card spread and dive as deep as I can get in there. All right, what do we have for Capricorn in October 2025, please? 12-card spread. What's going on in their everyday life? Whoa, 10 of Swords wanted to hop out. And I also saw, what was it? I thought I saw the 5 of Cups. There could be some sort of loss happening in the month of October. Loss of a friendship, loss of something, I don't know. 2 more shuffles. 1, 2. Let's rock this and deck for my beautiful sea goats. All right, coming into October, we have the Queen of Cups. Beautiful. I love that. Then we have the Hierophant. We have the King of Pentacles. Beautiful. We have the 3 of Wands. We have the Ace of Wands. Nice. I like it. We have the 4 of Cups. We have the Star. The Queen of Swords. Your advice, Capricorn? The Sun. Major for Leo. Your blockage this month? The 3 of Cups. Cancerian energy. Your theme this month? The 6 of Wands, Leo energy, and the overall energy we have is the King of Swords, influenced by the King of Cups, and the Magician, 7 of Cups. All right. There's something wanting to be activated by you this month, something exciting. I don't know if this pertains to your career, whether it pertains to a friendship, a personal goal, a hobby, love, I don't freaking know. I'll clarify it, but it's exciting. You're staring at it thinking, is that mine? Is that really for me? What do I do? Do I go after it? It looks like you're really excited about it. So let me take a look at that first. What is this Ace of Wands for Capricorn, please, for October? What is this Ace of Wands? What is this Ace of Wands, please? It's in the beating heart of the spread. Justice, Libra energy. It's something that's going to bring you a lot of peace, a lot of balance in your life. For some of you, you may be taking an idea, a creative passion, and turning it into a business idea, but you're looking at the legal stuff, the licenses that you might need. That's for someone here. For others, that's telling me that whatever this exciting opportunity is, it's what you deserve. It's your good karma. For some of you, there could be like a legal situation that you're getting some news about. Ace of Pentacles. For a lot of you, it's money related. I feel like I'm reading for a Capricorn that's either getting a chance to course correct in their career and find a way to generate more income, doing things that you love to do, and you may feel like everything's working in your favor. And for others, it feels like something you've been waiting on for a while now. Whatever that means to you, it's ready to grow. It's ready for you to move towards it. And then I see the Hierophant right underneath it, and I got the Hierophant right here too. For some of you, that could talk about a relationship. And then I see the Lover's card. For others, this is not talking about a relationship, but it's talking about a choice you made in the past is making you happy in the present. Like something you already decided on, whether months ago, years ago, I don't freaking know. Whatever it is, you're getting the results this month. It's like your past self made a really good decision for your future self, and your future self is you now. It's like you're looking back at your life thinking, oh man, I'm so glad I did that. I'm so glad I made that choice. I'm so glad I went that direction. It's like you're feeling really happy about something. It's in alignment with your soul's value, your soul's growth, your soul's purpose. And for some of you, if you are looking for love, you may have just found it. Because that right there is two people falling in love. That could be a marriage proposal. Because sometimes the Ace of Pentacles represents a marriage opportunity, like an engagement ring, things like that. And the Hierophant, something higher level. But that's clearly not going to be all for you. But for some of you, you could be talking about marriage with somebody. That's all my marriage cards. But for others, it feels like this is a higher calling for you to generate wealth, doing something that you are passionate about. I am seeing some problems though, so let me take a look at that. Why is the Three of Cups in the blockage for Capricorn this month? You might have a fight with a friend, or someone's not supporting something, or you both are not supporting each other. Why the Three of Cups? The Knight of Wands could be a fire sign. You might have someone in your life in October that you feel like is being rather impulsive with some decisions. But is that really what's going on, or is that your perception? Because we all have our own perception of what's really happening. But it does look like there is a conversation that you and another person are going to be having this month. King and Queen of Swords. So if this is a friendship of yours where there's some animosity or there's some unexpected turn of events, it looks like you guys are going to talk something through and you both are going to be honest with each other. Okay? But if that's not pertaining to a friendship, that could be pertaining to... No. I think I was right the first time. The Chariot. The Five of Swords. There's some sort of conflict that's being resolved in October. So it may have been lingering going into October, or the conflict started at the very first days of October, and then it's going to resolve itself throughout the month, is what it kind of feels like for some of you. Clarify that Six of Wands for Capricorn's theme this month. The Six of Wands as your theme, that's pretty good. Oh my goodness, stop shaking the table, girl. That was me. I got long legs. The Six of Wands as your theme talks about you gaining a lot of attention this month, whether public attention, career attention, romantic attention. Either way, it's all eyes on you, but for good reasons. I absolutely love the Six of Wands, and it's ruled by planet Jupiter, and Jupiter governs success, growth, opportunities for expansion. Okay, it's telling me that this month you're meant to win something. Whether to win a financial opportunity, win an argument, win some sort of opportunity that you deserve. It's like something is coming towards you and it's like you're excited about it. You're excited about it. And you're just waiting for everything to unfold. It's like that anticipation feeling. You can anticipate it. Because I had that Three of Wands right there. And the Three of Wands is my anticipation card. It's like knowing that something is around the corner and you're just like excited and being patient, but you also want it to happen now. That's the Three of Wands. Clarify that Three of Wands, please. Oh wait, clarify the Six of Wands. I went to clarify and I forgot. Clarify the Six of Wands, please, to get more specifics about what this could be for Capricorn in October, please. The Six of Wands. Oh, Capricorn, now you're just showing off. Now you're just showing off. No, I'm kidding. I'm happy for you. With the Six of Wands, clarifying the Six of Wands, whenever I get the same card for the one I'm clarifying, it's usually my spirit team's way of saying, Baddison, you said what you needed to say. This feels like a huge win for you. Like a windfall of something. It's going to be whatever you feel like this represents. Whether that's, you know, meeting a really cool new person, whether this is a money opportunity, a business opportunity, or something more personal than that. Whatever this means to you, it's going to be different from your Cappy brothers and sisters. It's going to be different for all of you. It's what you've been manifesting. Okay? Because with the Star card being here, this is telling me that you're in alignment with something, especially with that Three of Wands. Three of Wands comes in when we are officially in alignment with what we are really wanting. We've already done all the other work. We've already done all the extra clearing, whether clearing out negative connections, negative thoughts, negative feelings of our own, and we've worked on our vibration, we've worked on ourselves, and we are really in active manifestation mode. This is a sign that what you've been trying to prepare for is now within reach. It's not far-fetched, it's within reach. Okay? And then when it actually happens, it's like deer in headlights. It's like, oh yeah, I forgot I asked for that. Wow. The universe actually listened? It's kind of what that's showing me. Just try not to slip into the Four of Cups energy, because that could be like something that a lot of us fall into right before we actually get the thing that we're wanting. It's like right before we actually get what we're manifesting, we reach a point where we're like, all right, it ain't happening. I've been giving it all I got. I don't feel like it's coming. And you don't know that it's actually right there, but you're too busy looking at what you're losing. But with the King of Pentacles showing up here front and center, which is your court card, this is showing me you indulging. The King of Pentacles is your court card. This is you having your cake and eating it too. This is you just feeling like you earned a lot of your, treasures around you. You've earned the right to enjoy yourself. It kind of feels like I'm reading for a Capricorn that hustled their butt off throughout their early 20s, late 20s, going into their 30s, and now you're actually being able to enjoy all that hard work, enjoy the fact that you had to turn down a lot of social invites, just and work your butt off. That's for someone specific. That's not going to be for all of you, obviously. But I am getting for a handful of you, you spent the majority of your early adulthood school, work, investing, just really taking your life very seriously. And now it's like you're winning. You're winning. King of Wands, Ten of Cups. You're winning. And you're an earth sign. Once the 3D stuff starts to balance out, the emotional stuff starts to balance out too. Your opposite is water. Your opposite is Cancer. So your 10th house stuff starts to improve. Now your 4th house starts to improve, which is home and family. So for some of you Capricorns, you chose to put career and money before love and romance. And that could be something that it's starting to pivot to going forward. We'll see. Clarify the Sun as Capricorn's advice. The Seven of Pentacles and the Emperor. Oh my goodness. Your advice is to trust that the seeds that you planted are going to be yours to harvest. Not only yours to harvest, but you're going to be at the head of the table while you're eating whatever you've grown here. The Emperor is the highest you can rank. Okay? This is telling me that I'm reading for a Capricorn, don't worry about gender, that really has put in a lot of hustle, a lot of discipline. The number 4 talks about discipline and hustle and security and foundation. You protected what you've been trying to build for yourself, and now you're seeing it come alive, and you're very selective over who gets to sit at your table. You might have some people that want to sit by your table and enjoy the fruits of your labor, and you're like, where were you when I was struggling? Where were you when I was at my lowest? What did you bring? All right, tell me more about that King of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles and the Strength card. And then I see the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom. The Wheel of Fortune comes in when you've reached the turning point, the tide turning. The Wheel of Fortune in the upright talks about abundance, luck, karmic lessons being fulfilled, destiny. It talks about being in alignment with things. But sometimes the Wheel of Fortune can also bring us in some disappointment, but we got to look at it from a different perspective. When we're manifesting a life that we want, sometimes the people that are surrounding us aren't in alignment with that life. So it's a sacrifice. If you're doing the work and you're healing, you're going to look at certain people differently if they're not doing the work and healing. The more you level up, the more some people just drop off. I hate to say it that way, but that's what's coming through. Some of you Capricorns are really elevating your life. You're leveling up, whether career-wise, money-wise, your emotional intelligence-wise, how you respond to conflict, things like that. And unfortunately, you're going to end up seeing some people drop off if they're not where you're going. Because if they're not leveling up with you, they're going to be an anchor to you. Jeez, Capricorn, really, you really told it to me. You're very direct in this reading. You were like not holding back. You're like, Baddison, hold on, I have to say this. And you said it. Wow, I like it though. Recognize relational wounds. Not every scar came from cruelty. Some came from absence, silence, or unmet needs. Name what hurt you. Wow, some of you guys are really like working on that shadow stuff. You guys are really deep diving into the shadow aspects of your life, and it's helping. Love without self-abandonment. Real love doesn't ask you to disappear. Stay present, stay whole, and still be loved. If you got someone in your life, Capricorn, where you feel like you have to negate your own ethic background or ethical background, your morals, things like that, to have them be in your life, then that's you self-abandoning. Some people were meant to be a part of your past and, you know, leading up to your present, but may not be meant to be a part of your future anymore. If your values don't align anymore, or, you know, you've outgrown that relationship. Some of us just force relationships to stay in our life because, oh, that's Sally from high school, that's Joe from college, and you guys have nothing in common anymore. Change your fate. Your story isn't fixed, it's unfolding. With every choice you make, claim your power and write a new ending. And for some of you Capricorns, there is a person in your life that you may have had a fallout with who you actually don't want to ever say goodbye to. And they're encouraging you guys to, you know, find some sort of common ground because you guys are leveling up together. This is someone who's actually leveling up with you. Okay? And you may have bumped into each other with some animosity because of other people surrounding you that were not leveling up, and someone may have accidentally blended in with the bunch that you do feel like you need to cut out of your life. But I'm getting whoever this person is, they're elevating with you. And, you know, may have been caught in the crossfire of someone else that you're trying to let go of. All right, so I hope that helps. Please only take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Never give your power away to tarot cards. You're always in full control of your choices. It was an honor to read for you, Capricorn. I'll see you in a few days for your weekly update. All right, love you. Namaste.